Hey guys, welcome back to the channel of changing the LEDs in the dash. Obviously part one we changed this, what I call the switch pack. Climate control was next, then we did the rev counter, and now we are going to do the speedo. So I'm going to take it apart. I need to go and disconnect the battery as well, but I'm just seeing how we get out. There are two torque screws up here. Now I've got to work out what size, but the problem is getting in here is a bit of a challenge. So we're going to pop these off. These things just pull off. And then these twist. I think these twist, he says. There we go. Yeah. They twist off. You might be able to pull them off as well. But let's see. Put those aside. See if we can get to that. I only need something a bit. Where is it? Just there. Might be a bit big. That's a bit easier with a bit of an extra length on there. Right, so here's one. Now if we can have a look what size that is. 20. So that's one side out. Let's see. So I'll do the other one down there. Now, I think that one's a bit stiff. Let's see if we can still get in there anyway. Might be able to get in there anyway. Right, damn it. I'll be back when I find that screw. Right, I apologise. I didn't film some of this because I needed two hands. So this cover here, when you've pulled everything off, you can see under here there's two like little loops. And I just put my fingers in there and pulled it. Oopsie! I just pulled it. It's got these little clips here. As you can see, they've got felt round, probably stop rattling, and they go into these holes here. Then you've got these other clips here which go into this bit here. Now the thing you have to be careful of is these at the top. So when you pull it out, you've got to try and lift it up and over. So you have to lift the dash up slightly, force it up to get it off these bits here. It almost might pay to actually try and pull this out with this on it. But the next thing is with this, again, as you can see, it's got these little knobs in the top, studs, they pop in. Again, this needs just a bit of brute force. Pull it out at the bottom, just give it a good yank and oh, apologies. Right, apologies. So this just basically pulls off and out the way. So now that we've got that all off the front cover, we've got 4 screws. They're Torx again, same T20, one there, and then same over the other side. So we're just going to pop those off. Okay, that's that. So just as a memory, as a reminder, just looking again where this needle is sitting quite happily, just sitting level with the bottom of the 0 there. And when we want to change the lighting behind this one, we're not going to change that one. Oop. So obviously it's still got power. Right, so we'll pull this forward. Might be able to find out what rattles back here. Okay, so 2 plugs in here. These are just the standard pop up and out, so nice and easy. Right, battery's disconnected. So we're going to pop this one over here first. So again, just this little clip here, push that down, and that arm should want to come back. But if not, we'll just help it. So, and then that should just go down and lift out. That's good. go. Right, if anyone's what's the word I'm looking for? Scrapping a car and they're not using the loom, if they want to chop a good length of that cable out, and possibly even the one out of there, I'd happily have it, because it'd be good to sort of take one of these, work out which one's your power and everything, so you can actually set up a test bed in the house, so you can actually plug it in once you've done some work on one, plug it in the house without having to run out to the car to see if it's working. Another good thing, when you've got lost power, also notice now that's dropped, so the point's just on the top of the P. It's another thing to consider. And this did just fall out before, but anyway, we'll see how we go. Right, let's run inside, and yippee, it's raining. Lovely. Right, here we are back inside. So obviously we want to go in through the front on this, but to get to that we need to unclip. So there, I can see one clip in there, no good when I'm resting on it. One up there, and one there. So there's one in here. I'm just lift it off because obviously sitting it on the plastics is not going to help take it off. So that one up here on the top. I'm going to go into this. This is the other top one. That's pretty much released it. So it's over here. So that just pops up. Good. There's no problem working out which way this goes. It's got a hole in it there where the reset button is. Right, we'll stick that to one side. Now this black plastic clips, it's multiple clips, 2 across the top, 1 on each side by the looks, 2 on the bottom, yeah, 1 on each side. So let's start with these bottom ones. Yeah, these are I was about to say they come out pretty easily, but because they come out easily, they go back on quite easily as well, if you're not paying attention. Right, so let's see. So I'm just trying to get pressure on the plastic so it doesn't pop back, so it pushes away at all times. Now this also I don't want to, sorry, probably can't see, I don't want this to, as you can see this is coming up that side, so I've undone it, but if I pull it too much then these could be a little bit harder to pop open. And we've also got to be careful of those 2 little needles, the fuel and temperature needles down there. We don't want to catch those on anything. Yeah, so I can see that already this is a bit harder to get the screwdriver under. Something's just clipped back in. Yeah, there you go. The whole thing's just clipped back in because I was trying to do that one. I didn't have the... Right. These might be good enough to just do with fingers. Can I just actually... No. Right, I'm going to keep my finger in the other side while we just get that last one. Here we go. Just lift that up slowly, nothing hitting us. Nope. Get that out the way. Okay, so we have that one we're changing. That is the dimmer light button. This is your hazards, got 2, interesting. But we're not going to change those. Now, here comes the big question. So let's have a quick look. So that sits there nicely, goes round. It's going to stop on the reset anyway. But worst case, it's going to come round and sit on that P. So we're going to see if we can pop that out. I don't know if that needs to come off, and if it does, let's give it a light pull. I don't know if that might fit over it, we'll see. And these needles here, we'll just leave those down. I don't think we need to do anything. I'm hoping we don't need to do anything, but I don't know yet. They may have to, no, it looks like no, they'll probably have to come out, I think, but we'll see. We'll see. This is where I'd like to actually play some music when I do this, but unfortunately, because you're a public audience, I can't do it. Why is that not want to come free? Just stuck. Alright, we just kind of loose that round just so I can see what we're dealing with. Yeah, okay. We can see, I can see the LEDs in here, but they're very close to the plastic, so I'm thinking we're going to want to take the plastic out. These two effectively point at each other. We have to see how easy they come out. Just giving it a tweak to loosen it up on the like I said, I can't get that front plastic off without taking the LCD panel off. Now, I thought in the others, I didn't take it off because I thought these were soldered on. But again, my old eyes can't see much. And luckily my son was here. And I said, are these actually soldered? And he said, no, they're just clips. So you can actually just pull these back and they pop off. So we're just going to try that and see if we can't get that to pop off. Of course, one side's popping off, not the other, but let's see how we go. Turn it around a bit. So I'm going to hold the metal from the front and try get that. That's loose. Right, we're back. Sorry, a few interruptions. Now, so we've unclipped this metal piece. We've carefully done it from the side, and then this, as soon as you unclip it, this whole thing lifts. And the most amazingly wonderful thing about all of this, it means I'm going to have to go back and do the others, because as we can see here now, here's all the backlights the display. So we can change all of those and then have a blue display. So as we thought before, and I hadn't pulled those out because I was worried about damaging things, we can now see all these lights sitting there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's for the central arm. Now I've forgotten, lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. That's quite a lot in there. I might want, pretty really want to test these and make sure these are all the same. Anyway, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I don't know what these do here. Because if we put this over the top, they're down there. So we're not doing anything with these. This is your low fuel. This is your really hot engine. These are your other warning lights, etc. Right, I hope that wasn't too boring. I did forget to turn the camera on at one point, so there were a few missed. Some of these I've soldered quite well, others are terrible. I think I may have broken this one completely, and as you would have noticed, possibly I have now run out. So if I have broken it, I don't have a replacement at the moment, and what I don't really want to have to do is take all of just this thing apart just to get to one. Now, the other interesting thing is, obviously I haven't done all the other LCD panels, so I still need more. Now, I know I lost possibly two that flung somewhere over there. I'm quite lucky I actually found a couple of others that I flung around, which again, lucky I did, because otherwise I wouldn't have had enough. So I'm hoping that works, but there's definitely no guarantees. I think I crushed it while it was quite hot, and I think I've split open the packaging. So whether it still works or not, I don't know. It may still work. Now, I've gone around and checked that they're all actually round the right way. I've checked that they are all pretty much connected to the board. Could still be wrong on some of those things, but only time will tell. Right, next thing, however, I need to put this on here. What else do I need to do next? Oh, no, I forgot something. The reset button needs to go in underneath there. Damn it. Okay. So, I had to get that reset button in first. Don't forget it. Give this a wipe so we don't get any dirty fingerprints on it showing through. Just in case this is not coming apart again. Just in case, he says. Right, we're back. Sorry, I didn't take you with the test. I'm just trying to get stuff done now. Good news and some slight bad news. Most of it works. Most of it. Right, people, still no good. I checked this one wasn't sitting properly, so I've redone that one. But it's actually these four that aren't going. They're all part of the same circuit. I can see how you've got cathode there, that's fine. This is anode to cathode, which is fine. Can't quite see. Right, it's still not working. So troubleshooting, I've also noted, just double checked, because I don't know, you sometimes see things you thought you'd seen. This one isn't working, so there you go. I think this is it. So this is connecting to this. So this is, these are getting power through this, and that's not working. Now I don't have another blue one. I'm going to have to, I did lose one over there at some point, so I'm going to have a bit of a hunt, and if not, I'm going to have to stick an orange one back in. Right, everybody, we'll take you for a ride on this last one, because I'm pretty sure this will be it. Unfortunately for me, I'm going to have to take this all apart again at some point when I get some more blue ones. Yep, that's alright. We're going to put this back together, take it back out and put it back in, and you're coming with us this time. So remember the push button on there. Goes through there like this. Lift the board up. Push it all down. Try and get that centralised. There we go. The important bit is to get this metal bit in. So clip that side. Sorry, I took that right at a camera shot. So again, we're just making sure all of these metal clips are in place. That's good. Like I said, there's no second time this time round. We're just going for it. So that's in. That bit's all good. There's a rubber end that goes on that. Fascia. We tuck those little legs in. Clip that on. Make sure that's clean. Needles. Oh, am I going to try and scratch this off? Do I have the right tools? Okay. We have a craft knife, so I'm going to try very gently to see if this stuff comes off. Seems to. Here we go. So it's not like a stick, it's almost like paint. Just want to be careful, I don't. Just want to take just that little bit off. There you go. Now the interesting thing is, now that I've taken it off, what would it actually look like? It might look terrible because it's got no backing on it. So we'll see what that looks like. We've got to take this apart obviously anyway. So we might have to stick something else back on it. Is that looking dodgy? It's the next one. Right. I think these might be to stick these on together so I can see they're pointing at each other. And we'll just spread this one like that. Might be a bit easier, I think. Less starts digging into the plastic. Still a bit of orange on it somewhere. Yeah, it still looks slightly orange, that's interesting. You don't want to get into this game of, oh, I pushed it too far. It's not a good game to get into. Right, let's try escaping this one. Well, this one's going to be interesting because you can't get all the way into. The other thing with taking this off obviously is during the day, what does it look like? But like I said, worst case, what I'll do is when you come out the second time, if it's not good enough, we'll put something on behind it. It looks clear, but it's not quite. So keep going, keep checking. Nearly snapped it. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Still got some orange on it, but it's not too bad. Or is it? Where's that bit? So this was just sitting just on the top of the M. So what we do is we'll start just up a little bit so we can push and make sure that the motor's in the right, or the pin is in the right place. Then we push that on. Or no, it's gone a little bit low. It's not where I wanted it. Let's just push it on there. Oopsie. And just, sorry, I'm just slowly trying to tweak it. A little touch more. This is where you go too far. Come on. Yeah, it's gone too far. Perfect. What do we put on next? This. Clean the inside. It's got so many scratches on the outside anyway. And it goes one way. A little rubbery bit. Where'd that go? Little rubbery bit. There, little rubbery bit. Stick that on. Good, good. This actually goes on before that, doesn't it? Ah. Oopsie. I did kind of look at this thinking it went on first. Seemed to work. Ah, now pull this off with the rubber bit still in there. Oh well, hopefully. Oh yeah. Right, let's go and install it. See what we get. Hopefully something. Right, hopefully you'll see some of this. But it's obviously quite dark. Right, I'll be back. I'm just going to put the battery on. Right. Do you need to be in light or the dark? Now let's put you in dark. So, lights. Yeah, it was that one. Thought so. So these are now working, which is good. With the orange gone, not so sure. Not so sure about that. Where's the key? Right, that's the better part. This. The LCD, it is possible to change it. That is fantastic. So now we know we can do the others. And yeah, a bit hard to see the other dials with nothing in them. So I think when we get that other blue LED, we're going to have to do something with that. I'm going to shine you this way, not that you'll probably see much. Whoa, that's probably really, really bright. I hate to think it's probably terrible, but that was tough, but some successes. I just need to order some more LEDs. And the other thing we have to worry about is the tyres pressure, and these are different LEDs in the heated seats. Not sure, and there's only 2 of them. Thank you very much for watching this one. We're going to have to take a lot of this apart again. Maybe I'll leave that part all open like that because I can't be bothered putting it back together. But yeah, scratching that off, I don't know if that's quite worked. I'm gonna have to do something with it all now. Maybe I can paint it blue or something in behind there. Anyway, we'll catch you the next time. See you now.